Good afternoon, everybody. It's January 1. I'm out here in the greenhouse planting stuff. What better way to bring 2020 into here than starting stuff in the greenhouse? Stick around and I'll show you what we've got going on. I'm in the new little starting greenhouse. It is a little windy out. It's January 1st, 2020, and I'm starting to plant stuff in the greenhouse. I've heard about this. I've never done it. So I thought I'd better bring you guys along for the ride now that I've got it half done. What we've got is our black boxes that we have that the bulbs come in that I get from my big greenhouse grower friend. And in this one, it's clear full of dirt. I have the tulips and daffodils that Mom had saved out of one of her pots that she planted. And this one's got the last of the tulips and I think they're crocuses. I'm not 100% sure what the other bulb that was with them is, but you can see they're starting to sprout just a little bit. And what I'm doing is I'm just laying them in rows and then fill it full of dirt. Then I'll water it, and I'm just breaking them apart in here to kind of use this as a sift. And you can see they're in the dirt, and I'm just taking them and rubbing them apart, busting the dirt clods up, pulling them apart, and then I'm taking them and putting them in rows. If I get it, and then that way I can backfill them. I'm trying not to get them to touch, but I am crowding them probably more so than what you would do outside. But I figure if I can get all of these in these two boxes, I'll be pretty good. And then I'm going to water the holy crap out of them. This dirt's dry from sitting in here, and we're gonna have to do it. I probably do several waterings to get it to where I want, and then that's what I'm going to accomplish. I'm not going to add any fertilizer to it. I'm not going to add any heat back here. I am going to tape them shut with the plastic, but that's just to keep it warm in here. But I am not going to add any extra heat because this stuff kind of grows outside fine and takes some frost. And I may let it get a little warmer in here, but I already have it growing. They were in the garage. I am going to check a couple stores to see if they have any tulips left over. And we're going to try them because they should be on big clearance because it's pretty well too late to be planting them here anyway. So if I can get a good buy on them, I'm going to buy some and do some more and probably do a couple more boxes. I've heard of people having them by Valentine's Day, but they usually have them planted by now. But I should have them really early just to try. We like flowers here. We don't always grow flowers. So we thought we'd try something different. I also think if I can find them, I'm going to buy some onion sets and throw them in just like that and see what I can get to come up. Because nothing says they're like early onions, you know, because we should be able to have some pretty big ones by time markets start. Just to try. And if I get it figured out, nothing says I don't get a whole bunch of them and save them, and I can do a lot of fall ones. Then I can keep them warm in the greenhouse, and if I wanted to, I could probably get them all year, and that might be a crop that I may be able to make some okay money off of all year. But that's kind of what I've got going on. I was out here hoeing the other day, because you can see where this has been all disturbed. And you can see right where the line is I stopped. I got to definitely get the rest of that hoed sometime. I also got to get the rest of the cement blocks in for this middle row so I can get them moved. And then I got to either figure out how to stand these up or where I'm going to put these other tables out of the way. I think I am going to leave this back part open. I am going to start getting everything ready. I've got the rock wool for the tomato seeds. I'm waiting for the tomato seeds to come in. The variety we have been growing is no longer available, which kind of hurts my feelings. Really kind of bummed, but we're gonna probably get some styrofoam insulation thrown on there get the heat mats out. I got to get the rest of this cleaned up. Haven't quite got anything done with the heater because my tool is for 1/4" hose instead of 5/16, and I'm still looking for the right fittings. Probably gonna have to order off Amazon. I don't need heat in here yet, but I'm getting closer. I still got to tape the fans off and then the shutters and this back door, but I can't do the back door until I get all of the bricks in. It'll just be a whole lot handier, quicker, easier. I'm all for that. And also I am working on, I think I'm going to grow herbs right outside that back door. Let me walk around real quick and I will show you what I've got planning. My friend CB and Renee at CB's Garden Greenhouse or something like that. I'll leave a link in there. I know it's CB and Renee, but I can't remember what their channel name is. And it's muddy. Of course, rain and snow and 50-degree temperature, you know. Makes for nice weather, but kind of makes it crappy out here. We had straw bales and hay bales out here as fall decoration in the orchard, and we built a cool little pyramid for the kids to climb on. So I've got hay and straw bales that are wet. They are no longer good for feed, so I think I'm going to come out here and do a straw bale garden or bale gardening out here, and probably going to try to grow herbs in here. It's kind of a quick way to do raised beds and use leftover that would be going into the compost. I'm just going to stack them out here, and probably I'm going to leave room between the greenhouse and where I start, and then I'm going to run them out. I'm not sure how far out, because then I can do it. I've got water right here. We may work on putting a fancy nice fence around it to just make it pretty back here. Being this is shorter than that one, it'll make it really easy to do something back here. And then we do have asparagus that comes clear out to there, and maybe eventually I'll fill this whole spot in with rows of it, and it'll kind of be some raised beds and do some stuff and try something different. You always got to be changing and trying new things just because we like to. Don't want to be considered insane by doing the same thing every year and expecting different things. So, but that's what I've got going on. I've got busy. The rest of the family is working in the greenhouse right now, taking clips off and tomatoes out. Absolutely beautiful out here. I'm going to finish these up, and there you go. Just kind of a quick Happy New Year, what we've got going on, and yeah, one of them things. But we're almost ready to start stuff in here. I just got to get some stuff finished up in it. It won't take long. With the holidays, we've kind of quit working on it. But now that holidays are over, all the family stuff is done, we're going to start really buckling down and getting a bunch of stuff done in the next little bit. Talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you would. Talk to you guys later.